Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to explain how to calculate the sample variance and the sample standard deviation. The standard deviation measures variation by indicating how far, on average, the observations are from the mean. Let me explain how to calculate the sample variance and the sample standard deviation step by step. First, we need to find the deviations of the mean. How do we find the deviations of the mean? Observation minus mean, that is xi minus x bar. Once you have deviations of the mean, you get the second power of that, square deviations, xi minus x bar to power 2. Yes, then add them together. This is x1 minus x bar plus x2 minus x bar, actually sorry, this second power plus up to xn minus x bar to power 2. So it is the sum of square deviation. Then s to power 2 or sample variance equal the, you see here, denominator is the sum of square deviation. So sum of square deviation divided by n minus 1. What is the n? N is the number of observations. So that is the sample variance. We can write this in a notation like this. Okay, once you calculate the sample variance, how do you calculate the sample standard deviation? The notation is S. So S equal to square root of the sample variance. That means S equal summation xi minus x bar to power 2 divided by n minus 1 and square root. If you write this in simple form, we can write S equal x1 minus x bar to power 2 plus x2 minus x bar to power 2 up to xn minus x bar to power 2, this divided by n minus 1, then get the square root of that. That is the sample standard deviation. Now let me explain example 6. Find the sample variance and the standard deviation of the following data set. We have 8 date observation, therefore n equal 8 observation in the first column. Right. Then what is the next step? Yes, let me explain this again step by step. First, we need to find the deviation of the mean. How do you find the deviation of the mean? Xi minus x bar. So we need to calculate x bar. How do we calculate x bar? X bar equal summation of the observation 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 divided by number of observations 8, that is 24, right? 24 divided by 8, 3, that is 3. Then we can find the deviation of the mean 1 minus 3, that is negative 2, then 2 minus 3, negative 1, 2 minus 3, negative 1, 3 minus 3, 0, 3 minus 3, 0, 3 minus 3, 0, 4 minus 3, 1, 6 minus 3, 3. Okay, we have now deviations of the mean. Now let me explain one important part of this. Add these data, it means get the summation of the deviations. Okay, it means negative 2 plus negative 1, negative 3 and negative 4. Then negative 4 plus 1, negative 3 and this 3, 0. It means if you add this x1 minus x bar plus x2 minus x bar up to x8, right? We have 8 data, x bar, this equals 0. This is the sum of deviations of the mean. This is 0, right? Actually, this is always 0. This must be 0 for any data set. What is the next step? We use square deviation. That means we find the deviation of the mean, then get the second power. Right. So my next column is for that. So xi minus x bar to power 2, negative 2 to power 2, which is 4, and negative 1 to power 2, 1, negative 1 to power 2, 1, 0, 7 power 0, 0, 7 power 0, 0, 7 power 0, 1 to power 2, 1, 3 to power 2, 9. Now, add this column also. 4 plus 1, 5, 6, then 7, 7, 9, 16, right? It is 16, right? You see that once we have a square deviation, we get the summation. Once we have summation of the square deviations, we divide it by n minus 1. Then we can have variance. Right. Now let me explain that. S to power 2 equals summation xi minus x bar to power 2 divided by n minus 1. So in our case, that is x1 minus x bar power 2 plus x2 minus x bar power 2 up to x8 minus x bar power 2, then n minus 1. N is 8 minus 1. What is this? This is x1 minus x bar power 2. This one x2 minus x bar power 2. Similarly, you can go to the last one. This one is x8 minus x bar power 2. It is 16, right? So we can get this is 16 divided by 7. 16 divided by 7 is 2.29 for 2 decimal places. That is the sample variance. How do we find the sample standard deviation? That is S and square root of S to power 2, right? Then square root of 2.29. So what is that? That is 1.51.